Happy Friday, Bear Squad. What is everyone up to today? We are going to our Hyundai location. We got to move a couple things around at this location, and we have to do our Vensoft catch-up here. Now, I'm actually going to bring a couple products in because we're going to go ahead and fill a few things up as well while we're here. We're going to move Monster from the back to the front because we're trying to get rid of our Monster. It just doesn't sell well enough and the margins are horrible. So, I'm going to move the snack stuff back, open up our little crate thing that we have, a crate wall, or the Great Wall of Crate. What should we call this? We should give it a name. Great Wall of Crates. Crate Wall of Great. Ha! So we're going to pull some Mountain Dew down. I think we're going to pull a little bit of everything down, aren't we? A little bit of everything we got left. We got some good old ginger ale. What do we got there? The Barks root beer. Sunkist. We actually have way more Sunkist. I didn't realize we had it until later on in this day. That. What I should have grabbed while we were right here, and I didn't think about it, is water. Should have grabbed some water. Forgot this location had water in it. I'm so used to it not having it. This guy's got the door for me, thank goodness. There's no car in the way this time. They've got a table in there. That's nice. Makes things a little bit easier. Gonna head right over to our machine and open her up. There we go. Sunkist. Again, Sunkist. Just knocking the ballparks out here. So we're going to be getting rid of Yoo-Hoo and Monster in this location. We're going to be replacing Yoo-Hoo with Minute Maid Lemonade. And we're going to be replacing Monster with something else. Don't know what yet. Probably Barks root beer. Probably put Barks, or no, we already have Barks root beer in there, don't we? I don't know. So we're counting up the Mountain Dew first. And we got the Dr. Pepper, or no, is that Dr. Pepper or Coca-Cola? Can't really tell. I think that might be Coca-Cola. Got the old water. Oh, so I set this. I set these shims up in the wrong way. They should be going back further. I was trying to figure out. I think in the last video we had at this location, I had mentioned it that I didn't really like the way they were sitting. So we're just gonna pull them all out, and I'm gonna solve the problem right now, wicked easily. Go. Now we're just going to prop that shim right in there. This is what I love about these Royal machines, is you can change them up on the fly without any extra parts. Having a little bit of an issue with this. Come on, get in the hole. Get. Oh. Now we gotta start over again. It all popped out in the bottom. Usually I don't have that many issues putting the shim in. Usually it pops in just fine. I keep looking down. I'm like, come on. Bam. In. Done. Peace. There we go. Now we can fill it back up. That's better. See, now we don't have the... They were kind of floating around a bit more than they should before. I'm surprised it didn't cause any jams or anything. I do have to say, water sales do pretty decent here. I mean, this is a slow location compared to what a lot of people have, but... the products move. Pull out VendSoft, make sure we've got the right amounts in there. I need to pull these out because we need to put Monster in the front. That's Dr. Pepper, so Coke must be over there on the other side. This guy stood there and talked to me for quite a while. I told him he could have a Mountain Dew, and then he just sat there and talked to me the rest of the time, which is fine. It doesn't really bother me. It gives me something to do. He was asking for another column of Mountain Dew, and I was like, well, we don't really sell through the Mountain Dew we have now. I didn't say it that way to him, but in my head I was just like, Got the hand sign language going on there. I'm not entirely sure what we're talking about, to be honest with you. Alright, so now we've got a crate open. We're going to take all this Dr. Pepper, pull it down, and we're going to reconfigure that column for a 16-ounce can. We're going to put the Monster in that column and put the Dr. Pepper in the column behind it. This guy had so many stories to tell. I'm sitting here trying to get my job done at the same time. But he kept going. He's just one of those guys that talks and talks. It's just fine. There's no problem with it. But that is why he's there. We're almost there. Alright, now that we've pulled 40 cans out of there, there's still what? 8 more? Or 4 more? 44? Is that what it is? Or is it 46? Ah, it's 46. There we go. 46. Pulled them all out. Now we need to reset these front shims. I'm just going to take a can to use it as a gauge. Drop it in there, slide it all the way back. I'm going to reset these front shims as far back as we need to reset them. It was a little bit behind the third dot. Bam, that one went in super easy. Now we're going to pull the rest of this monster out and we're going to put it there. I get to a point and I realize that I still need to put the Dr. Pepper in the backside, so I start putting it on top of the machine, I believe. Yep, right there is when I was like, you know what? I should probably put these on top of the machine. I just checked the date on them to make sure they're still okay. Here we're looking for dates on cans, they're on the bottom. I had to reach in pretty far to get the last couple. Bam. Any more? Nope, no more. Now we gotta move the back spacer all the way to the back. There we go. This guy had to show me his truck. He loved his truck. Definitely loved his truck. Alright, so now we're going to start plopping the rest of these back in that back column there. And normally I'd keep the faster moving product in the front, but the reason I'm moving this is because I'm not ever going to be replacing that product. We're going to put something else in its place. It's difficult too because every now and again these guys have changed over enough staff since I've been in here that I've noticed Yoo-hoo used to sell really quickly. Whoever the employee was that bought all the Yoo-hoo no longer works there because Yoo-hoo has slowed down dramatically in sales. The Monster has slowed down in sales dramatically as well. Someone worked there for a while that was drinking a whole bunch of Monster. We'll see Coke sales and ginger ale sales will increase probably in the next couple of months once winter season starts. Alright, now that we've got those all shifted around, we can put the rest of the Monster back in. And then we can start counting everything. Woo! So we've got the phone out to start counting all of our product and adding some product to the machine. Get the monster counted up there. I did this wicked out of order because the crates were out of order. Probably should have put the crates in some sort of order to make it a little bit easier. So I'm actually counting the backside right now, which I think that's ginger ale. Alright, so we're going to slide the Coke cans into the back to open up as much space in the front as we can. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. That's all we can fit. 6 cans. Just throw that in VendSoft and move on to the next column. Alright, so the next column up was Canada Dry, but we can't fit any more in there, so we're just going to leave it be. Barks root beer is back there. We fit about just the 2 cans. Alright, we fit 2 cans back there. And Mountain Dew, you can fit plenty of cans with Mountain Dew. I'm going to move those guys back a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bam. Fit 10 cans in there. Sweet. I think that's all the product we actually have. Except for water. We could have filled up the water, but I don't remember if I go out and get some or not. I don't think I do though. I think we called it good there. Maybe we did go out and get some water. I don't know. Something we do have to do is, because we changed the 2 selections around, we have to open up the coin mech area here and get the labels out. Pull the labels right out of there, and we gotta switch the Dr. Pepper with the Monster. Need to get labels for these machines. I've got a lot of labels that are just kind of not so beautiful looking. They really need to be more, need to look a little bit better. People buy the crap out of the water though. Alright, got that out and switched out. Oh, almost. There we go. Now we're good to go. Pop that sucker right back into place. We'll call it good from there. That's about it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. As always, if you could do me a huge favor, check out the links in the description below. If you'd like to get a hold of me on a regular basis, join the Patreon account. We've got a Facebook group where we all kind of talk to each other. You guys don't have to join the Facebook group if you get on Patreon, but it is wicked appreciated. Helps pay for the time that I put into these videos and creates a safety net in case YouTube decides to demonetize me. Again, thanks guys. Remember to love life, live your dreams. Peace out, Bear Squad.